messages to end user simply as what? Non-technical guiding messages are not there, guys. Okay, simple theory. The exception raised in DAO should not be suppressed, should be propagated to service. That should be propagated to what? Controller. That should be propagated to what? Client. That should be propagated to what? Client. Lastly, what happened? Client catches and what? Handles the exception. Client what? Catches and what? Handles the exception. Okay. Client catches and what? Handles the exception. Understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Client catches and what? Handle the exception. And it displays what? Exception related messages as what? Non-technical guiding messages to end user are not there. Non-technical guiding messages to end user are not there. Okay, that's good. That's, sir, so far I have done revising only, boss. So far what I am doing is revise. Still subject is not started. Waste fellow. Revision also revision, huh? For revision also you need revision, huh? Waste fellow. Sai, revision ka revision chahiye. Super. Okay. Nothing is there. From last 3 days I am talking 6 to 7 points. Again I am presenting. Yesterday I talked multiple times. Today again I have said that. Okay, don't worry. In the middle, one more time they will come. At the end of the class again they will come, right? Fine. It's a problem with not reading notes. That's a problem. Yeah. I think yesterday what we did, guys? Okay. Class setting in your laptop. You need everything of dunya except subject. I wantedly changed the clock because of some reason. Okay. Actually, morning some time related testing application is there. Set time automatically. Yeah. Tell me here, where is this? CZ 6D19. $6D19. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, yesterday what we did, guys? We have developed DAO interface and DAO IMPL class now, guys. Yeah. There in DAO IMPL class, what we did? In DAO IMPL class, what we did, guys? We have executed the query. There we got what? Result set object. Okay, we copied each record of result set object to Java bean class object. Yes, all these objects will be copied to whom? All these objects will be what? Copied to whom? List collection. Okay, at the end we are returning list collection to service class or not there. Okay, in DAO class, generally we take one per table. One table means one DAO class. In that DAO class, all table related persistence operations will be added or not there. Suppose on the table 20 persistence operation, 20 methods. 30 persistence operation, 30 method. So in DAO class method, better to use direct connection or pulled connection. Okay, to get any pulled connection, ds.get connection is the method or not there. It's better to write SQL queries in DAO class along with the code or separately at the top of the class. That too, at the top of the class, it should be taken as what? Private, static, final, string variable values are not there. Okay, nothing but string constant variable values are not there. Okay, any static final variable is called constant variable. Any static final variable is called what? Standing. Okay, private, no one should access that variable throughout the code, right? Static, And people should be in a position to access the variable without object. Final, no one should modify the variable value somewhere else. They should come to that place where it is created for modification. String, it's a text content string. Why uppercase? To differentiate from regular variables, you have to take these variables in what? Uppercase. You have to take this variable in what? Uppercase letters. Getting my point there, guys? Yeah, that's good. Mini project real-time DA, Java resources. This is their DAO interface, DAO IMPL class. Okay, today we need to take a service class now, guys. Okay, a service class is going to get 3 input, designation 1, 2, 3. Okay, next to be first operation, convert them into uppercase letters because in the table everything is in uppercase, right? All designations are there, uppercase. Okay, next one. Use the DAO. When you use the DAO, you will get what? Okay, list of employee class objects, but they are having only salary. Based on the salary, we need to calculate gross salary and net salary or not there. Based on the salary, we need to calculate gross salary and net salary or not there. Yeah, definitely we need to calculate what? Gross salary and what? Net salary. Comfortable, my dear? Come on. Okay, that's good. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Yeah, gross salary and net salary we have to calculate. Okay, that's good. Yeah, tell me next one. Yeah, right click. Yeah, it is what? Interface. Tell me. I employee management service. Hey, not compulsory. Any name you can take. I feel comfortable taking employee management, taking it. You don't like this. Generally, whenever you take interface, we try to start interface name with I letter. To differentiate, it is not a class, it's an interface. That is also not mandatory, guys. It's only recommendation. That's not a mandatory at all. That's always what? A recommendation. Okay, that's good. Tell me next one. Public list. What is this? Employee. What is there, guys? Fetch by designation. Fetch employees by designation. Tell me here, what is there? String designation 1. What is there? Designation 2. Designation 3. Total how many designations are there? Total how many designations are there? Yeah, 3 designations are there. Getting my point there, guys. Fine. Okay, but here also, I don't want to catch and handle exception, guys. I want to propagate the exception, and better to say what? Throws exception are not there. Yeah, throws exception. Control plus shift plus O. Right click, tell me, new, what is there? Class. What is there? Employee management. What is there? Service IMPL. Add, what is there? Employee management service. Employee management service. At the rate this EMP service. Next. Hare, I want to use a DAO in service or not there? I want to use a DAO in what service? For that one, we need to go for injection activity or not there? Okay, private, I employee DAO, EMP DAO. What is there? At the rate auto. At the rate auto. That's good. Yeah. Tell me, guys. Convert given designation. Array, for everything, it's better to write the comment, because tomorrow when you leave the company or when you open your own code after 1 month or 2 months for bug fixing, or to as part of maintenance of the project, when you fix the code or when you enhance the code, if you don't understand your own logic, how can you fix the problem? If you want to fix the problem, you have to understand the code first. Okay. Convert given designations into uppercase letters. What letters? Uppercase letters. Designation 1 is equal to designation 1 dot 2 uppercase. Designation 2 is equal to designation 2 dot 2 uppercase. Okay. Designation 3 is equal to designation 3 dot 2 uppercase. 2 uppercase. We are converting them into uppercase letters or not? Yeah. What is this? Use DAO. We're trying to use the DAO. Okay, fine. List. What is there? Employee list is equal to list employee list is equal to what is there? EMPDAO dot show employees by designation. Total how many designations we have taken? Total how many designations we have taken? 3 designations we have taken. Okay, that's good. List dot for each. List dot what for each? Tell me. List dot for each EMP. In each iteration, I am going to get one employee class object or not? In each iteration, I am going to get what? One employee class object. That's good. EMP dot, tell me, set. Okay, guys. EMP dot set ENO. No, already there everything. Only gross salary, net salary. Hey, net salary. I want to take 50% of the gross basic salary is equal to what? Basic salary plus 50% addition is called what? Gross salary. Basic salary plus 50% addition. Are you getting my point there, guys? Super. Tell me here. EMP dot get salary plus EMP dot get salary into 0.5. Everyone getting my point there, guys? Yeah. EMP dot net salary. Okay. EMP dot what is there? Get gross salary minus what is there? Get gross salary minus EMP dot get gross salary minus EMP dot okay. What is there? Gross salary. Get gross salary into 0.2F. What is there? 0.2F. EMP dot set gross salary. This. Okay. Yeah. Here we said the things are not there, guys. Yeah. Set gross salary. EMP dot get salary. Okay. 0.5F. Here is what? 0.2F. Okay. That's it, guys. That will update gross salary and what? Net salary. Here is what? List. Here is my what? List. Yeah. Comfortable, my dear? Right. EMP service fetch employees by designations. Uppercase. Okay. This. Employee management service IMPL. So we are ready with implementation class now. See, all we have written all business logics nicely, guys. Okay, this is business logic. Yeah, we are getting using DAO. Yeah. Okay, calculate. What is there? Calculate what salary? Gross salary and nets. You need to calculate gross salary and what? Net salary. Got it? Yes. I-employee management service. Okay. Service IMPL. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Next one is what, guys? Controller. Where is the class, guys? Tell me. Employee operations controller. What controller? Employee operations controller. @controller. Yeah, that's why. Where is this? Private. I-employee management service. EMP service. I-employee management service EM. @AutoWide. It is what? @AutoWide. EMP service. Okay. Yeah. I'm injecting what? Service to controller. That's good. Public list. Okay. Public list. Employee. Okay. Process. Otherwise, we'll put something, guys. Find employees by designations. Find employees by designation. Yeah, tell me. Designation 1, designation 2, designation 3. What is there? Throws, exception E. Throws what? Exception. Yeah, we are not catching and handling, we are propagating, guys. So generally in catch block only, DAO only, we need to have try catch. Why? Because if you use a try with resource, automatic closing of connection we can enjoy. If you use normal try catch, at least in finally block we can close the objects, right? At least in what? Finally block we can close the objects, right? That's good. Public list employee, find employees by what? Designation. Okay, guys, tell me, use business method. What method, guys? Use business method. Where is this, guys? Use service. List what? Employee. List is equal to EMP service. Fetch employees by designation. Okay, I'm not doing anything. I'm just calling the method, right? Because controller is just a mediator, boss. It won't do anything. It won't do anything seriously, guys. It's just a mediator between multiple clients and multiple service classes that is there. Service class is what? One per module. DAO class is what? One per table. DAO is what? One per table. Okay. Now let's see, guys. Return list. What is there, guys? Return list. Okay. Comfortable, my dear? Come on. Yeah. Employee operations controller. What controller? Employee operations controller. Yeah, this is there. Okay. Here is my DAO. Here is my what? Model. Here is my what? Service. Here is my this. Fine. All you are ready now, boss? Yeah, that's fine. So now I would like to go for what? Client come main class. Client application come main class. Because all so far we have done injection, dependency inject. But client application creates IOC container or gets access to IOC container. Come on. And calls what, guys? Calls get bean method and gets a controller class object reference. On that reference, what it calls, guys? On that reference, what it calls? I want reply, my dear. Come on. Hmm. On that it will call what, guys? Business method. That business method talks to service talks to DAO. At the end we will get what? Employee class object are not there, guys. Okay, we are going to process it, right? Yes. Okay, now let's see. Here is the story, guys. Here is my try, guys. Configurable application context. CTX is equal to 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 Spring application dot run. Okay, here get access to IOC container. What container? Get access to IOC container. Yeah, that's good. Tell me now. Get. Okay, what is there, guys? Get. Spring Bean class object reference are not there. Okay, get. What is that? Controller class object reference. What is there, guys? Get controller class object reference. Okay, that's good. Get controller class object reference. Tell me here, what is the story I have to look for? Employee operations controller. What controller? Employee operations controller. Controller is equal to CTX dot get bean. What is there? EMP controller. What controller, guys? EMP controller. Employee operations controller dot class. Yes, guys. Okay, already we are in try catch block. Now we have to call the business method or not there, guys. If you are interested, you can collect those details from what? End user. So in try with resource, along with this, I'm also creating what? Scanner SC is equal to new scanner of system dot in. Here I created scanner class object now, my dear. Super. Okay, fine. System dot out dot println. Okay, guys. Enter designation one. What is this? String designation one is equal to SC dot. Copy this. Say paste. Designation 2 is equal to. Okay, designation 2 is equal to SC dot next. Designation 3 is equal to SC dot. What is there, guys? This one. Designation 3 is equal to SC dot next. We are ready with this, guys. Come on. Yeah. Designation 1, designation 2, designation 3. Total, how many designations are taken? 3 designations are taken, right? Yes. That's good. Great. Designation 1, designation 2, designation 3. Total, how many are taken, guys? 3 are. Okay, this is my controller class object reference, right? Yes. Okay, this is my word, controller class object reference. Invoke the business method. What is the method? Invoke the business method. List employee. List is equal to. List employee. List is equal to. Tell me. What is there? Controller dot. Find employee by designation. Total how many? 3 designations. control plus shift plus O. List dot for each. What is there? EMP arrow. And I'm trying to get each one, guys. System dot out dot println. EMP. That's anyhow two string method is there, na? I hope everyone is able to work with Lambda API nicely, guys. Are able to work with Lambda API effectively, na, my dear? Okay. Yeah, nothing is there. It is worry about what? Exception. Exception E. That's fine. System dot out dot println. Internal problem. What is there? Try again. Try again. Here plus E dot get message. What dot get message, guys? E dot get message. Understanding my statement or not there, guys? Yeah. Internal problem, try again. Yeah, that's fine. This is my designation 1, designation 2, designation 3. Total how many designations are there, guys? 3. Okay. Yeah, employee controller, this. Internal problem, try again. End of the main method. Yeah, end of the class. Okay, guys. I think we all set for execution now, guys. See, the application is not great, but we are not writing all logics in one class. We are writing different logics in what? Different class. We are making them as what? Spring bean. We are trying to inject one spring bean with what? Another spring. So that container managing many activities and that simplifies our lifestyle are not there. That's great. Super. Okay, that's good. Right click, guys. Run as a Java application. Stop reducing 8080 configure. I think one wrong jar is added. If I am not wrong, web related one jar is added unnecessarily. If I am not wrong. Yeah, this is unnecessarily jar, guys. By mistake might have added. There's only one jar that got added by mistake. Okay. Yeah, fine. I understood. Yeah, because that jar is added, this file came automatically. Don't worry. Yeah, if that jar is not added, nothing problem. One extra starter got added on, unfortunately, without our knowledge. Fine. Right click, run as Java application. Yeah, designation 1, clerk. What is there? Manager. What is this? Salesman. Oh, internal problem. Try again. EMP controller is not available. Check it out. Controller class, guys. Controller class. What is the bean ID I have taken? Okay. Employee operations controller. Oh, no bean ID. It will continue what default bean ID or not? Yeah. EMP controller. What controller? EMP controller. Right click, tell me, run as Java application. What's the designation 1? Clerk. Manager. What is there? Sales. Yeah. Because list is null. It is saying that list is not constructed. I will tell why. Go to DAO. One mistake is done from my side. Initially, I have taken null. Na? Did I initialize that list collection, guys? Without initializing, if you try to add method, but if you try to call method, you will get exception or not there. New array list of. New array list of. That's good. Great. Run as Java application. What is the designation, Claire? What is that then, man? What's the designation? Hey, vice salesman every time. President. Yeah, we got all the employees whose designations are these three are not there. Check it out. What happened? First, all clerk details. Then what? Then manager details. Then what? President details. Okay, we are getting all clerk details. Then manager details. Then what? This one. Everyone understanding my statement, guys? Yeah, got it. All clerk details. All clerk details, then manager details, then president details. These are happening or not there, guys? Understood, guys? Got the clarity, my dear? Come on. Super, guys. Are you getting my point there, guys? Designation 1, designation 2, designation 3. Total 3 designations are there or not there? Internal problem, try again. E dot what? Get message. Understanding my statement, boss? Guys, come on, everyone. Got the clarity or not there, guys? Yeah, fine. Yeah. So this is about what? Layered application. Suppose I have given other designations. Right click. Run as, what is there? Java application. Run as what? Java application. Designation 1x. Okay, only clerk I have given, only y. Only J. Yeah, we are getting only clerk details over here or not there? We are getting only clerk details over here or not there? Understanding my statement, my dear? Okay, that's good. Right. This is the whole mechanism. We got it or not there, guys? That's fine. Great. Yeah. So now let us concentrate on flow of execution. In our style, we have to see flow of execution. Na? Yeah, this Sunday you watch debugging videos. I will give live flow immediately later. But in our paintbrush style, numbering style, flow is there. Na? Our traditional flow of execution is there or not there? Yeah, today we will do that. First we will do that. But before going that, sir, positive input, positive output. We are happy. We given inputs through client application, came output through client application. Things are happening. Client passing the inputs to controller, controller to service, service to DAO, DAO talking to database, getting records in the form of result set object. They are converted into what, guys? They are converted into what, guys? Come on. Bunch of, they are converted into what, guys? They are simply, literally converted into what? Bunch of Java bean class objects. They are passed to whom, guys? Service. Service is calculating gross salary, net salary, pass it to controller. Controller is passed to client. Client is happily displaying the output. Yeah, multiple logics are kept in multiple classes and we are making them talking with each other are not there. That's the reason this is technically called as what? Layered up. That's the real reason why this is called what? Layered application. This is what we understood, guys. Yeah. So now I want to show the scenario. I'll somehow make a situation to raise the exception in what? DAO class. Okay, whether that exception is suppressed in the DAO or is it coming to client and displayed as what? Non-technical guiding message or not. So for example, go to DAO, that's great. Yeah. Go to DAO, that's really great. Here is my word. I'm taking wrong table name which is not there. I'm taking what? Wrong table name which is not there. Right click, run as a Java application. Run as a Java application. Here is what, guys? Clerk. What is there? Man. X. See, guys, problem is coming or not. Internal problem, our choice message. Try again also our choice message. Vara 00942 table or view does not exist. What it is saying, guys? Table or view does not exist. Okay, that means we are getting exception raised where, guys? While executing method in DAO. But are we suppressing, guys? Are we suppressing that problem there? No. Actually, though we are catching and handling, but rethrowing to service. Service is catching, handling. No, no. That's why it automatically rethrown. Okay, it's gone to whom, guys? Controller. It's gone to whom, guys? Is it suppressed, guys? No. It's gone to client or not there? It is definitely gone to client or not there, guys. Okay, that's good. So this is the whole mechanism that we have to focus or not there, guys. Okay, boss, that's good. That's good, guys. Come on. Yeah. So now let's concentrate on the flow of execution part here or not there. Here is what? Paint. Where is this? Open. Here is what? Spring. Tell me, guys. What is there? 619. Here is what? 619. After that, what is the next story to focus? 619. Tell me, guys. 719. This one. Okay. This is not 619. Fine. What is the session number? 718. Are a mini project, guys? Where is session number 7? Okay. Session number 7. Okay. This is the entire diagram. See, entire procedure is given how to develop. Okay. Entire procedure is given here. Check it out. Make sure that Oracle database software is installed and the default table EMP is available. Make sure that STS plugin is installed in Eclipse ID. Create Springboard starter project adding following starter: JDBC API, Lombok API, Oracle driver. All this stuff, right? Okay, this is the table we have. Then what is there? This is my what? Application.properties file. What file, guys? Application. How to configure Lombok API and other stuff. Next, its continuation is there in what? Next document, guys. Where is this? A session number 8. Session number 8. What's this, guys? 619. 619. Yeah. What is this, guys? 619. Yeah. Next, what is this? 619. Yeah. Fine. Right. Session number 8. Yeah. Procedure to perform insert and other stuff. Code is there, guys. In the previous document only code is there and flow of execution is there. Let's concentrate. Yeah. But did you see? Input successfully given, output successfully coming to client. In problem is there in any part of the code. Problem is propagated to the client nicely or not there. Yes. Okay. Yeah, here is what? 619. Okay, Spring Boot core. What is there? Session 7. What is there, guys? Session 7. Comfortable, my dear? Yes. Yeah, let's see how to deal with this, guys. Number one, we run the application. What is number two? We run the main method. Number three, Spring application dot run method does many things, including what? IOs. Number four, takes the given class as the configuration class. Number five, it loads that class, creates the object as what? Configuration class object. Loads and creates configuration class object as what? Spring Bean. Configuration class object as Spring Bean. What is there, guys? As Spring Bean. Okay, got it? Yes. Simply literally as what? Spring Bean. Okay, that's good. Loads and creates a configuration class object as what? Spring Bean. Okay. Right. That is number five. Okay. That is number six. What is this? The enable auto configuration of Spring application checks for starter jar file to make certain Java classes as what? Spring Bean. To simply make what? Certain Java classes as what? Spring Bean. Okay, that's good. Yeah. It's looking for what? Enable configuration. Find Spring starter JDBC makes the following class as Spring Bean by collecting inputs from what, guys? Application dot property. It just marks these classes as Spring Beans, guys. Ikari data source, JDBC template, named parameter template. And if all these are marked as Spring Bean having what? Singleton. Okay, guys. In auto configuration of Java classes automatically becomes what? Spring Bean. Though they are not configured with what? Stereotype annotation and @bean method. Super. This Ikari data source object points to whom, guys? JDBC connection pool for Oracle, in which JDBC connection objects created for Oracle DB will be decided based on what? JDBC driver software details that are placed in what? Application dot properties. So ultimately what happened, guys? Number five, loaded configuration class, created object and made Spring Bean. Number seven, the enable auto configure annotation of Spring Boot application annotation checks. Are there any special starter that are added to the project? Yes. Okay, number in that was 6 only. It finds Spring boot starter JDBC. Because of that, some classes given by that starter automatically become Spring Bean are not there. Hikari data source, JDBC template, named parameter JDBC template, and many other. But right now we are now worried about what, guys? Hikari data. Right now we are more and more worried about what, guys? Hikari data. Okay, that's good, great. Hikari data source. Hikari data source, JDBC template, named parameter what? JDBC template. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Now, what happens, guys? Now, component scan annotation is there, na? What is there? Component scan annotation is there. Component scan of Spring Boot application scans the current package com.nt and sub packages for Java classes that are annotated with what? Stereotype annotation and gets their scope. Gets their what scope. Array, we are in the com.nt package, it's sub packages. So in that process, controller class is identified as Spring Bean, service class identified as Spring Bean, DAO class is identified as Spring Bean, guys. And all it also notices there are no at the rate bean methods now, boss. Super. And no scope is given. What's the default scope, guys? Okay, now tell me, boss. See, because of auto configuration, few classes have become Spring Bean. Because of component scan annotation, few user-defined classes have Spring Bean. And notice it, there are no at the rate bean method. And notice it that there are no at the rate bean method. That's good. Okay, now IOC container perform pre-instantiation of singleton scope Spring Beans are not there. In that process, DAO service controller objects have become Spring Beans. And what is there? Already marked, predefined class are marked as Spring Bean. Hikari data source, JDBC template. Next one, guys. JDBC template, named parameter JDBC template. Many other things will become what? Spring Beans. Okay. The moment singleton scope Spring Beans are instantiated or pre-instantiated, injection among the Spring Beans also will take place or not there. The injection among the Spring Beans will take place or not there, guys. Yeah, tell me. We inject data source object to DAO. DAO object to service. Service object to controller. Yeah. Tell me, all of them will be kept in what? Internal cache of the IOC container or not there? Yeah, tell me. Pre-instantiation of singleton scope Spring Beans and necessary dependency injection at the rate auto white takes place or not there? There. Here, what happened, guys? DAO class object creation injected with Hikari data source object. Service class object creation injected with what? DAO class object. Controller class object creation injected with what? Service class object. Are you getting my point there or not there, guys? Okay. Are you comfortable, my dear? Come on. Okay, that's good. So can now tell me, boss. Now tell me, number 8, number 9. Okay. All these things will be stored in internal cache of the IOC container now, boss. All singleton scope Spring Bean objects references will be stored in internal cache of the IOC container. Check it out. Bean ID is here and what? Bean class object refs. That is number 9. What is number 10, guys? Come on. What is number 10? The number 10 is what? Yeah, we are getting access to IOC container or not? We are getting access to what? IOC container. That's good. That is number 10. What is number 11, boss? Yeah, number 11. We are calling ctx.getBean method having controller class bean ID. Okay, that is 11. 12. It will search for that bean ID in the internal cache of the IOC container or not there. Super. Okay, next. Number 12. Yeah, number 13. We get access to that object or not there. We get access to that object or not there. 13. Number 14. We are going to call the business method or not there, guys. Super. And that business method executes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, definitely that business method executes or not there, boss. Yeah, that is number 13, guys. Come on. Number 14. Number 14 is what? We call the business method. We definitely call the business method or not, guys? Yeah, where is that? Where is that? Controller class business method. I think this. Yeah, this is what? 15. We simply try to call the business method or not there. Right. That is internally calling service class business method 16. Okay. Service class business method 17 executes. That is converting designation to uppercase letter, all this stuff. It is using DAO class method now, guys. 18. The control goes to DAO class method 19. Okay. In DAO class method, we are sending and executing what? SQL query, right? We are sending and executing what? SQL query. From there we get what? Result set object. And we convert result set object records to what? List of entity class objects. Come on, guys. We convert result set object records to what? List of entity class objects. Okay, there we are returning that list of entity class objects to whom, guys? Service class. This is 20. Okay, service class will get what? List of entity class objects 21. Come on. I mean, it's a list of model class object 21. There we write some more business logic to calculate gross salary and net salary. After that, we are returning it or not there, guys. Okay, the returned one comes to what? Controller class 23. Controller class also returns what? 24. 25, come on, is receiving that one or not there, guys? 26, we are processing and displaying it or not there? Super, guys. Lastly, what is there, guys? Once output is displayed, what we are doing? We are closing the container. Actually, try with resource means not required, but in this example, I have taken what? Try only. That's why we have to close explicitly, right? Okay, at the end of the main method, application is what? Completed. In that process, all those objects will be vanished or not there? In that process, all those objects will be vanished or not there, guys? This is what we need to understanding my point. Okay. I hope you understood my statement, guys. Yeah, this is the whole mechanism that we have to worry about or not there. Think flow of execution is completely in your control or not there. Say something, guys. Easy or difficult? Okay, now let me prove that by default it is giving Hikari data source object. How can you prove that, sir? Okay, number one way of proving it is when you are executing the application, check it out. Are you getting any log messages related to Hikari CP? Hikari pool. That means it internally using Hikari only, na boss? Sir, this is fine here. Just telling by seeing log message, right? So you give me authentication statement. It is internally using what? Hikari CP connection pool. Very simple. In DAO, I am injecting data source now, my dear. Yeah, this is my DAO IMPL. Okay. Systrace. What is there, guys? Systrace. Okay, Systrace. Show employees by designation. Tell me. DS dot get class. What dot get class, guys? DS dot get class. DS dot get class. Comfortable, my dear? Yes. Right click, run on Java. Right now, I will give any positive things only. I will not give wrong table name kind of thing. This is my DAO IMPL. Yeah, here. I will give wrong table name or right table name or right table name. This is what EMP. File, close all editors. That's good. Run as Java application. What is there? Designation 1. Clerk. What is there? Manager. What is there? Sales. We are getting output or not there. But somewhere I'm printing class name of the data source object. Check it out. Com dot jaxer dot hikari data source. That means by default we are getting Hikari data source object or not there. Let me prove that so many beans are coming through auto configuration. In fact, Hikari data source JDBC template, named parameter JDBC template also coming through auto config. Along with our regular beans are becoming Spring Bean because of our configurations. But how to prove it, sir? They are coming through auto configuration. Go to this place, guys. What is there? Go to this place. Here you say system.out.println. What is there? System.out.println. Yeah. Tell me, guys. System.out.println. Spring beans count. What is there? Spring beans count. Yeah, tell me. CTX dot. What dot, guys? CTX dot. Get bean definition count. What is there? Get bean definition count. Yeah. System.out.println. Okay. Spring bean definition name. Spring bean IDs. What IDs, guys? Spring bean IDs. Yeah. Tell me. Arrays dot to string. What dot, guys? Arrays dot to string. Arrays dot to string. CTX dot get. Yeah, CTX dot get. Tell me. Okay, get bean. Get spring. What is there? Get bean definition names. Basically, it gives an array that we are converting that array into this one or not there. We are converting that array into this one or not there. Run as Java application. Designation one clerk. What is their manage? What is their salesman? Total how many knife was 90. Our beans are 3-4, but lot of so many beans are coming automatically and internally are. Okay, now let's take the end of till the end. Let's select all bean IDs till the end. Okay, here is what? Notepad. Here is what, guys? Notepad. Save, paste. Notepad. Yeah. Tell me here, what is the story to focus? So many beans are coming. And when I don't give bean ID, class name itself becomes default bean ID. That's why quite lengthy bean IDs we are able to see that, guys. Are able to see lengthy bean IDs over here are not there. Because the class names itself becoming what? Bean IDs. What names are becoming what? Class. The class name itself becoming what? Bean ID. Okay. Let me check Hikari data source, which is the in class name H capital Hikari data source. Not there. Okay. I don't agree that. At least let me search for Hikari. Here we got dollar Hikari. Let me try one more time. H cap small letter. Hikari, Hikari, Hikari. So we are getting multiple bean IDs with the name of Hikari or not there. Next, what is there? JDBC template has come now, my dear. Yes. J small letter is there. Yeah, next one. Named parameter. What is there? Named parameter. JDBC template. Named parameter JDBC template has come now, my dear. Yeah. So like this, okay. It is making so many predefined classes as Spring Beans are not there. Okay, now let me also prove, guys. I think these methods I already introduced long back. Getting bean definition count, getting bean IDs kind of thing, right, guys? Okay, now let me prove that. Yes, part of auto configuration, while creating data source object pointing to JDBC connection pool, let me prove that it is using JDBC driver details that are there in what? Application.property file as what? Inputs. Application.property file as what? Inputs. Everyone getting my point, my dear? Yeah, here is what? Okay, here is what? com.nt.resources. Application dot what? Properties. What, guys? Application dot what? Properties. Suppose I have given wrong password, Tiger one. I have given wrong password, what? Tiger one. Yeah, tell me. Right click, run as Java application. Yeah, run as Java. X clerk manage. See, guys, we are getting invalid username password are not there. Because it try to create connection object. While creating connection object, try to establish connection with the database software. As part of that, it expects to submit username password, but wrong password. That's why we are going to get the exception are not there. I hope you will complete this code. Should I give the code or you can write the code? Already paint level some code is there. Based on that, can you write the code? If you write the code, you will get confident. Definitely, I will give in 1-2 days. I will give the soft copy of the classroom application. I will definitely give the soft copy of what classroom application. But before that, I want you people to try it. I want you people to try it from the scratch. Fine. See the pen. See what is there, guys. See the this one and take it. Yeah. Spring dot data source dot password tiger. Spring dot data source dot what? Username system. Okay. This is the whole mechanism we have got, guys. Yes. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Now, in the same project, right now I'm doing select operation, right? I'm interested to perform what? Insert operation. But while doing insert operation, are you planning to insert primary key value manually by collecting from end user? Or you want to see that value is generated dynamically and automatically by container, guys? Either application or database software should generate it dynamically or not there. Okay, you take a ticket in the Indian Railway. Your PN number you decided, they automatically generate. You booked a flight ticket in one or other website. You generated or that is automatically generated? You generated or that is automatically generated? That is definitely automatically generated one or not there? Say something, my dear. I want reply, guys. You are not doing anything. Everything is what? Automatically generated or not there? Clear, guys? That's good. Okay, now, one more thing. You joined in Naresh IT. You give lot of detail, but registration number is now decided by Naresh IT or you generated. Yeah, fine. In every table, one primary key column is compulsory. Okay. If you are a non-sound programmer, that means non-technical programmer, you may ask end user to choose the primary key value, and he may give duplicate values, small values, bigger values, so many headaches, right? But if we can make application or underlying database software generating that value dynamically, it would be great or not there. If application or database generate unique value. Yes, no, my dear. And the smart value, because lengthy or small value, that depends upon the requirement, right? So when you open account in the bank, you deciding bank number or bank number is dynamically generated. When you join in Naresh IT, you decided the registration number, it is dynamically generated. Yeah, this is technically there is a terminology for it. What is that, you know? Don't take natural key column as primary key column. Always take surrogate key column as primary key column. Natural key column, surrogate key column, these are logical constraints. They are not physical constraints. What do you mean by they are not physical constraint? That means they cannot be applied practically on the table, but they can be felt while any table. That's a logical behavioral constraint, but not practical constraint. Primary key, foreign key, not null key, unique key, these are practical constraint. We can see them theory and we can see them happening. We can see them as theory and we can see them what happening. Are you getting my point there, guys? We can see them as theory and we can see them as what happening. Comfortable, my dear? Got the clarity, my dear? Come on. Okay. So this is the whole process that we have to focus, my dear. Come on. Yeah, got the clarity or not there, guys? Okay, that's good. Fine. This is my what? Application dot properties file. What file, guys? Application. Okay, now let me open another document where I have kept the discussion about what? Primary, the key, three logical keys: candidate key, natural key, and surrogate key. First, we'll understand these logical keys. Then we will understand why we should prefer surrogate key column as what? Primary key column. Overall theory is very simple. Primary key column value should be generated dynamically by underlying application or database software. Maybe you can use sequence or you can use application related algorithms, whatever it is. But don't ask end user to queue them. Don't ask end user to give them, or don't ask any outside world business value as primary key column value. Like taking Aadhaar number as primary key column, taking phone number as what primary key column is a bad practice. Why? Simple reason. Tomorrow Modi said, okay, Indians should have 11-digit phone number, not 10-digit phone number. So he said add digit to 2 before phone number. Yes or no, guys? Then what happened? 11-digit number. Okay, that means because of outside world business policies, phone number is affected. Phone number affected means relevant foreign key is affected. Foreign key affected means their dependent tables are affected. When all these are affected, relevant classes are affected. When classes are affected, logics are affected. Overall, field disturbance to application are not there. Long back, we got Y2K problem. That kind of problems may come or not there, guys. That kind of problems may occur or not there, guys. So keeping that in mind, it's better not to take any outside world business rules dependent values as primary key column. Aadhaar number, phone number, voter ID, PAN number, passport number. These are very unfit to take them as what? Primary key column. I know so far your concentration is on what? Primary key column means unique values, but not uniqueness. Okay, they should not have any business value, business policies disturbance from outside also. So either application or database. Okay, database means what? We have a sequences. Database sequence generated number as what? Primary key column value. Or some application is giving its own algorithm or its own logics or underlying technology is using some environment to generate value for PK column. Use them because either that should be application generated or what? Database generated. Not okay. Not the end user supplied or not the value that is having outside world business policies. Right? Okay. Now we'll discuss one by one, guys. Yeah, where is this? Session number 8. Session number 8. Yeah, come down. How best we can design primary key column of the DB table. How best we can design primary key column of DB table. The column of DB table that holds unique values can be used to identify what? Whole record is called candidate key column. That is unique. Using that I can identify whole record or not there. Aadhaar number, voter ID, PAN ID. These are candidate key column. I am introducing one by one. What is there? One by one. Anything that is unique is called what? Candidate key column. One table can have multiple candidate key columns. But that is unique. Based on that, I can identify the whole record, right? Okay. One DB table can have multiple. What is there? One DB table can have multiple candidate key columns. Can have multiple candidate key columns. Aadhaar number, voter ID, PAN number, driving license number, passport number, this. Natural key column. The candidate key column whose values are interlinked with what? Outside world business policies and expected from what? End users is called natural key column. Okay, guys. They are unique, they are candidate keys, but values are expected from end user and linked with outside world business policies. This column values cannot be generated from underlying database software, underlying application must be collected from what? End user of them. Aadhaar number, voter ID, PAN number. Or some government authorities are giving, we cannot generate them. Limitations of taking natural key column as what? Primary key column. Yeah, let's try to understand the problems with that, guys. These values are quite lengthy values. They need more memory or not there. The underlying application or database is what? The to PAN number, all these are quite lengthy numbers are not there. These values interlinked with what? Outside world business policies. So any change in business of or government policy, they may affect main tables, dependent tables, and their relevant Java code. Main table, dependent table, and their what? Relevant Java code. Super. Expected from what? End users. If end user fail to supply these values, then record insertion fails. Definitely the record insertion part will be failed or not there. Definitely the record insertion part will be failed or not there, guys. Say something, guys. I want reply, my dear. Come on. Okay. Yeah, tell me. Expected from end users. If end user failed to supply these values, then record say fail. Next one, what is there? Surrogate key column. The candidate key column whose value is generated by what? Underlying database software, underlying software application, dynamically at runtime is called as what? Surrogate key column. What column, guys? We don't, they are not outside business, not expected from end user. Underlying application generates, right, guys? Okay. Okay, first, before coming to surrogate key column, let us think one use case explaining the problem of what? Making natural key column as primary key column. When table is having primary key column, can we complete record insertion without inserting value to PK column? Can we complete record insertion without inserting value to PK column, guys? Possible or not possible? Possible or not possible? Definitely not possible. Understanding my statement, guys? Super. Okay. One farmer is there. Morning, government is giving some tokens to issue the fertilizers or whatever it is, right? This fellow got up early in the morning, gone to nearby taluka headquarter. Okay, stand in the queue by 4 a.m. Come on, his turn has come at 9 o'clock, right, boss? Yeah, at 9 o'clock. Okay, by inserting his details, including Aadhaar number. Okay, government employee want to give the token, but somehow farmer forgot the Aadhaar number or Aadhaar card, not there in the brain. Employee wants to help. Can he help, guys? No. Why? Without inserting prime Aadhaar number, can we complete the registration process? Got it? This is the biggest problem or not there? Suppose if it is not primary key as a normal value, normal column. Yeah. Primary key value will come dynamically. And later we can update the Aadhaar number or not there. Later we can happily update the Aadhaar number or not there, guys. So that's why we prefer taking surrogate key column as what? Primary key column. The column whose values are generated by underlying application or what? Underlying database software is called what? Surrogate key column. Hey, why it is called surrogate? Surrogate means value for PK column is not given by PK column, is given by someone else. That is called surrogacy. Come on. Nowadays, surrogacy mothers have become very popular in the celebrity circle. Yes or no, guys? They want to give birth to baby, but because they are in glamour field or some health issues or whatever it is, so they are renting the womb of what? Another lady and giving birth to their kid are not there. That is called surrogacy. Surrogacy mother or surrogacy baby are not there, guys. I think 1-2 movies also have come on this concept, right? I think I don't know whether you watched it or not. There's a movie called Natanki Gully. It is based on surrogacy mother. And another movie is also there where Pankaj Tripathi is there. What is that? Millina? Millana? Minia? Mini? Not watched? Only Korean dramas, no Indian movies? Huh? Only Korean dramas, no Indian movies? Some movie is there on this concept. Okay, fine. Pankaj Tripathi and one more, the tall girl is there. Who is the heroine name? Huh? Ah, right. Whatever it is. Fine. Okay. That's a movie concept, guys. And I think a lot of celebrities have become mother like that. Shah Rukh Khan recently had a baby boy or baby girl, but her wife has not given what birth to that boy because they have opted what? Surrogacy. They have opted what? Surrogacy. I think recent one Telugu movie dubbed into Hindi also on this concept. Don't watch movies, huh? One Telugu movie, whatever it is. Welcome Obama, na? That is also on that concept. Yeah, let it be, guys. Okay, right. Surrogacy means not mine, someone else will be used. Here, PK column value will not be generated by PK column, will be generated by what? Application or underlying database software. Yeah. candidate key column. These values are not expected from end user. Oracle sequence generated number, MySQL auto increment number, Hibernate generators generated number, and etc. Candidate key column, natural key column, surrogate key column, and etc. are what? Logical keys. They are not physical keys like what? PK, FK, UK, NNK. Primary key, foreign key, unique key, not null key. Advantages of taking what? Surrogate key column as what? Primary key column. These values allocates less memory. Array sequence generate 1, 2, 3, 4 are not there, guys. These values are not linked with what? Outside world business policy or government policy. Okay, they will not be changed and does not they will not be changed and does not change the DB tables data or what relevant source code. Not expected from end users. If end user fails to give what? One or other column, then also we can complete what? Record completion. Oracle sequence generated values of what? PK. MySQL auto increment. Hibernate generated value. Sequence high low, native, etc. JPA generators. Auto, sequence, identity, UDDID table. Some generators are there. These generators makes database software or underlying application to generate value for what? PK column dynamically or not there. To generate the value for what? PK column dynamically or not there, guys. Super, guys. Understanding my statement, my dear. Come on. Yes. Okay. This is the whole mechanism that we have to focus now, my dear. Come on. Super. Yeah. I think you got the overall idea about which column should be taken as primary key column? Surrogate key column. Surrogate key means what? Either application or database software generated value. What's the advantage of what? What's the advantage of taking? Number one, less size. Number two, okay, not linked with outside world business policies. Number two, come on. And not expected from end user. Though end user fails to give PK column value. Okay, the record insertion can be completed or not there. That means the government employee can help all the farmer, though farmer forgets the PAN Aadhaar number or not there. Though farmer forgets what? Aadhaar number. Tell me now, where is this? 2509. Spring Boot core. Right click.